we see the different function of an antibody. So antibody contain two portion. One is your FAB portion, which is known the variable region, and another is your constant region, which is called FC, that is fragment of crystallization. So we see now different function of an antibody. The first one, the antibody, what do it neutralizes the virus and toxin. As virus or any other toxin enter in our body, it neutralizes this virus and toxin. As it neutralizes the virus and toxin, it prevents the binding to the host body, so it ultimately result or prevent the pathogen and host binding. This is your first function. Okay, now move to the second one. Suppose this is an antigen, again which the antibody bind. We know the antigen bind to the antibody by the FAB portion. So this is your antigen bind to your antibody to FAB portion, but this FC portion is free. Now here inside our cell, macrophage is present, and macrophage contain the receptor for this FC portion, which is known as the FCR. As a result, the FC bind to your FCR receptor, and it result in the phagocytosis, and the process is known as what? Your opsonization. Okay, now move to the third one. Suppose here contain a tumor cell. Against this tumor cell, the antibody is bind. As this antibody is bind, it activate the classical pathway of complement, which causes the activation of complement of C1q, C1r, and C1s. As all this complement is activated, it activate the MAC, which is known as your membrane attacking complex, and this ultimately result in the phagocytosis or lysis of what? Your tumor cell. Got it? Now the fourth one, NK cell, that is natural killer cell induced apoptosis. Apoptosis means cell death, programmed cell death. Now suppose this is your infected cell or tumor cell, again which the antibody is bind through what? The FAB portion, but the FC portion is free. For this FC portion, the NK cell contain a receptor which is known as the CD16. So as this binding occur, that is the FC portion of an antibody and a CD16 present on the natural killer cell, it causes the lysis of your infected or tumor cell, and it result ultimately the death, and the process is called ADCC, that is antibody dependent cell mediated cytotoxicity. This is all about the short video of functioning of antibody. Thank you for listening. Ciao ciao.